So what if I told you that qualified buyers could potentially, in today's market, purchase a brand new home with a 4.99% fixed interest rate and receive as much as $15,000 towards closing costs and prepaids right here in the Greater Baton Rouge area? So that's part of what D.R. Horton's current red tag new home sale is, and it's one of the reasons I believe D.R. Horton deserves a serious look from buyers in today's markets for obvious reasons, right? So the biggest challenge for many home buyers right now in this market is not really finding a home that they like, right? It's finding a home that they can get into with a monthly mortgage payment that they can comfortably afford. So a buyer may find a resale home at a reasonable price, but once today's mortgage rate is added, the payment can become much higher than expected and much more than they may be comfortable with or can qualify for or afford, whatnot. So that's where D.R. Horton has a real advantage in today's market. So D.R. Horton has been the largest home builder in the country by volume for more than 2 decades, I think since like 2002. But being the largest builder is not just something that they should just put on an advertisement, right? Because that scale can create real benefits and does create real benefits for the home buyer. So think about it like the difference between purchasing one item at retail price and purchasing thousands of items at wholesale. Okay, so an individual seller has one home and one opportunity to structure a deal, where D.R. Horton builds thousands of homes, purchases materials and services on a massive scale, and works closely with its affiliate lender, DHI Mortgage, to create these incentives, right? So this gives them more tools to offer incentives, reduce financing costs, and help make the complete payment more affordable for home buyers in today's market, or really any market, right? So D.R. Horton understands that buyers are not simply asking in today's market, what does the house cost, right? They're asking, what will my monthly payment be and how much money will I need to bring to the closing table, whatnot. So that is why the current local promotions that seem like they offering all the time are so important. So according to information that I received directly from a local D.R. Horton sales representative recently, qualified buyers purchasing certain completed homes may have access to a 4.99% fixed interest rate. And so that option is currently being advertised, eligible for USDA loans, rural development loans, FHA loans, and VA loans. So it also includes as much as $15,000 towards closing costs and prepaids when financing through DHI Mortgage. So that combination, think about it. So that combination in today's market especially can make or will make a major difference. So the lowered fixed rate will reduce your monthly principal and interest payment, and the closing cost assistance will reduce the amount of money that buyers need to bring to the closing table. And for most, if not all home buyers, both of those things matter tremendously. So D.R. Horton is also advertising another option for certain FHA and VA buyers. So that option begins with a 3.875 interest rate and includes as much as $10,000 towards closing costs. I haven't heard that number in a long time, right? So however, that particular loan is a 5/1 adjustable rate mortgage. So I had to look this up myself, to be honest with you, just being transparent. So here's the simple explanation. Hopefully I get this right. So the 3.875 rate, it stays the same for the first 5 years. Now think about it. A typical homeowner stays in their house 5 to 7 years in this day. So after 5 years, that rate can change once a year. So it could go up, it could go down, it could stay the same. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit of a risk. So that option could make sense for certain buyers, but they need to understand that the payment could increase again. They need to understand that the payment could increase after that 5th year. So other buyers may prefer, most buyers probably prefer that predictability at the 4.99% fixed rate mortgage because it gives them some predictability over the life of the loan. So the right choice depends on obviously the buyer's budget, future plans, comfort level, and all those things. So this current promotion also includes certain homes that are still under construction. Okay, so those homes may qualify for the 4.99% fixed financing and as much as $10,000 towards closing costs and prepaid. So according to the promotion that I received, buyers must be under contract by July the 31st and close by September 30th. But look, they're always throwing out different promotions. So even if you're listening to this after July 31st, just call me. I'll tell you what's going on. So Of course, all these offers are subject to buyer qualification, property availability, loan program of eligibility, and the completed terms provided by DHI Mortgage. But let's look at why this rate matters, right, in real numbers. So suppose you are borrowing $250,000 with a 30-year mortgage, and the interest rate is around 6.5%. So that monthly payment would be around $1,580 a month. So at 4.99%, that payment would be around $1,341 per month. That just sounds better, right? But so that difference is roughly about $240 a month. Now that payment does not include taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, flood insurance, homeowners HOA fees and stuff like that. But it shows you why the financing package can be just as important as the sales price. And of course, the lower the interest rate, the more you can qualify for, etc. So a resale home could have a slightly lower price and still produce a higher monthly payment because of that interest rate, right? That is why buyers should compare more than the number that they are seeing on the listing. You need to take a look at the complete payment, the amount of money needed to bring to the closing table, the age of the home, the expected maintenance, the insurance costs, and what you're receiving for your money. So the new D.R. Horton home may also offer advantages beyond financing. So think about it. You're purchasing a home with a new roof, new air conditioner, new plumbing, new electrical components, and new appliances where included. Many homes also include modern floor plans, energy efficient features, smart home technology, new home warranty coverage, of course. So that does not mean buyers should skip inspections, of course, or assume that this new construction will never need attention. But there is a value in purchasing a home where the major systems are new and the builder provides a warranty process, not to mention usually cheaper insurance. So D.R. Horton also offers completed move-in ready homes in many communities, and that can be extremely helpful for buyers who need to move within a certain time frame and do not want to wait months for construction to be completed. So the company serves a large number of first-time home buyers, but these opportunities are not limited to first-time home buyers, of course. They may also make sense for renters, right? Growing families, people relocating to the area, veterans, or current homeowners who want something newer and more predictable. So the D.R. Horton on-site sales consultant can be an excellent resource to ask questions to, but I of course prefer you to call me first, right? So that person, those representatives in there, that person knows the community. They know the available homes, the floor plans, the construction schedules, the included features, and the current promotions, or maybe even future promotions. Not sure how that works, but so as your real estate agent, I can work alongside that team while helping you compare the complete transaction and determine whether a particular home and or financing package makes sense for you. So it is important to contact, hopefully, me before visiting a community so we can make sure the builder's registration procedures are handled correctly from the beginning. So here's the bottom line. D.R. Horton is not simply waiting for the housing market to become more affordable. They're working hard, doing things to help make it more affordable for you. They're using their size, their inventory, their building operation, affiliated mortgage company, and buyer incentives to create opportunities right now. So at 4.99% fixed rate combined with as much as $15,000 towards closing costs could make or will make a meaningful difference for the right buyers. And I think the reason is obvious, right? So as a disclosure, I guess, no promotion is right for everyone, right? And no one should purchase a home based on an advertised interest rate. But if you have been waiting because you believe today's market has placed home ownership out of reach, it may be time to look at the numbers again inside of these opportunities. So before you visit a D.R. Horton community, call me, text me, 225-445-0629. I will help you explore the available homes, connect with the on-site team there, compare the current incentives, and help you calculate that complete payment. So my name is Brandon Browning, and I would be honored to help you take the next step towards buying or selling. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, be blessed.